This is a PCC. This is a PCC. And this too is a PCC.
Really? Are you sure?
Yes, I am. This is the story of Boston's 01400 series rapid transit subway cars. The last real American-built PCC. Hi, this is Jeffrey. So a couple of years back, I did a video on Chicago number 4001, which was one of a small group of street railway vehicles that was used as a testbed to develop the PCC. Now, the first production PCC was delivered to Brooklyn in May of 1936. However, the question is, what was the last American PCC built? It's probably not what you think it is. It's a really fascinating story, so let's get started in learning about Boston's 01400 series high platform rapid transit PCC subway cars. The PCC trolley. When the first assembly line example from the St. Louis Car Company was delivered to Brooklyn and Queens Transit's 39th Street shops on May 28, 1936, it was to usher in a revolution in rail transportation unlike anything seen before it. But it was not an easy road or trolley line to get to this point. The Electric Railway President's Conference Committee, or ERPCC, formed in Chicago in 1930, tasked itself with designing and manufacturing a groundbreaking vehicle that would revitalize the declining street railway industry in America. A total of 28 operating companies and 25 manufacturers would undertake this massive endeavor. In 1936, the organization would be renamed the Transit Research Corporation, or TRC for short. A total of 4 test cars utilizing PCC concepts, along with small groups of pre-production Art Deco-styled cars and scale models were built until the perfect modern streetcar was finalized. The result was the PCC, which was what the New York press called the New Brooklyn Cars. And the name stuck, being a shortening of its developing organization.
Hi.
The largest PCC builder, the St. Louis Car Company, would build 3,869 streetcar examples. Pullman Standard built 1,057, and the Clark Equipment Company of Battle Creek, Michigan, built a grand total of 1 experimental aluminum-bodied PCC for Brooklyn. Clark would also be a major supplier of PCC trucks. And the bodies were developed mainly in 2 styles, the more Art Deco pre-war and the more bus-like post-war version, many of which carried a row of small standy windows above the main passenger windows. While the last 25 PCC streetcars were ordered by the San Francisco Municipal Railway in 1951, from the St. Louis Car Company, this was not the last of the American-built PCC type of rail vehicles. Shortly after, in 1952, the New York, New Haven, and Hartford Railroad received 1 Mack rail bus utilizing PCC components, and then 9 more similar vehicles in 1954. However, even that wasn't the last of the American PCC vehicles. But let's back up a bit. In 1939, the first high-platform PCC rapid transit car appeared, built by the Clark Equipment Company. These 6 lightweight, articulated, 3-bodied, 4-truck rapid transit cars were delivered to the Brooklyn Manhattan Transit Company, which was originally to be part of a fleet of 50, but never materialized. The Bluebirds, as they were known, utilized numerous licensed PCC patented components. The Bud Company would also build PCC subway cars for the BMT. From 1948 to 1963, there would be a variety of PCC rapid transit cars built for other cities, most notably Chicago, as well as Boston and Cleveland, and the Hudson and Manhattan lines of New York and New Jersey. On May 3, 1963, the first of the fleet of the last 92 American PCC-defined rapid transit cars would be introduced for Boston's Cambridge-Dorchester line, now called the Red Line. And so, what would these last American PCC rail cars be? It was the Boston MTA 01400 series subway cars. These Boston cars would be the last ones that would simultaneously be linked to both the PCC and TRC before both research programs vanished in the 1960s. Now, let's take a look at some of the basic specifications of the Boston 01400 series rapid transit cars, the last of America's PCC rail cars built by Pullman Standard. Number 1, length is 69 feet 6 inches, which made them the longest subway cars in the US at the time. Number 2, width is 10 feet 4 inches. Number 3, height is 12 feet 6 inches. Number 4, weight is 70,000 pounds. Number 5, passenger capacity is 56 seated with a total capacity of 322. Number 6, electric traction motors is 4 GE 1250F for cars 01400 to 01445 and 4 Westinghouse W1454G for cars 01446 to 01491, and the cars were built in married pairs. And finally, number 7, top speed is 55 miles per hour. The 01400 series were similar to a previous Boston PCC rapid transit car. John O'Leary of the Boston MTA's Rolling Stock Maintenance Division explains,
"The design of the 01400 series PCC cars was similar in design to the 01100 series PCC cars built in 1957 for Boston's Main Line, now known as the Orange Line. The 01400 series wore a blue, white, and gold paint scheme based on the colors of the Massachusetts Commonwealth flag. And Boston's first PCC subway cars arrived in 1951, which influenced the design for Cleveland's PCC rapid transit cars of 1955. When introduced, the 01400 series were the third PCC rapid transit cars to be known as Bluebirds, after Brooklyn in 1939, and Cleveland in 1955.
Interestingly, while there were electromechanical patents associated with being a PCC, there were no aesthetic design requirements, which resulted in a variety of body styles. A total of 1,108 high-platform PCC rapid transit cars were built, utilizing various patents held by the Transit Research Corporation from 1939 to 1963. Chicago was the most well-known example of PCC rapid transit cars, with a total of 774. Of these, 766 had utilized components from new or nearly new post-war PCC streetcars built by Pullman and St. Louis. As the CTA decided to abandon its massive trolley system, the St. Louis Car Company received these streetcars in an agreement with the CTA and used many of its components for all 6000 series rapid transit cars. 46 of the similar single-unit 1 to 50 series cars were also built this way. And the PCC concept would continue to live on after the quiet end of the TRC in the 1960s and its collecting of royalties that funded research. It would thereafter be loosely associated with over 2,000 North American rapid transit cars. The last of these would be Chicago's 2000 series of 1964. Although not officially a PCC, they were the last design link to the Transit Research Corporation's work. And now, the next time you see a PCC trolley, tram, or rapid transit car, you'll know that while its American journey began in Brooklyn with much fanfare, it ended a bit unceremoniously in Boston. And so there it is, the story of Boston's 1400 series rapid transit cars, the last PCCs built in America. Now, this video is not intended to be an entire history of the PCC, it just explores one aspect of it. So if there's interest in the PCC subject matter, maybe I'll do more videos on this in the future. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this look at Boston's 1400 series rapid transit subway cars, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.